There's something nobody says about the end of the school year. It's one of the hardest mental load moments on the whole calendar, and it has nothing to do with how organized you are. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much school stuff going on right now with the end of the year concerts and field trips and all the paperwork's coming home, all the artwork. And you got to, what are you going to keep? And, if you've got young kids, how are you going to get rid of it without hurting their feelings? There's that fun part. But also, while all this is happening with the end of the school year, you're also looking at this summer. Like, what are things going to look like? How are we going to go? Are we going to do any camps? What are we going to do if we're not doing camps? What are we going to do with the kids? What activities have I already signed them up for? And how are we going to get them there? What activities would they be interested in doing that I haven't signed them up for yet and I need to before it gets full? So while you're sitting at your desk at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and you're trying to focus on your work, it's a struggle because really you're running through so much stuff in your head because you're thinking about all the end of school stuff and all the summer stuff. Neither thing is done, right? The school year is not done and the summer plan can't be done because, we're not in summer yet. And if your family is anything like mine, no matter how beautiful of a plan you make, it's going to change because, hey, that's life with kids. So the important thing I'm trying to say is this is not a focus problem. This isn't an organization problem. This is just the cost of being the one in the house to make and I want to say enforce the plan, even though that sounds kind of intense. But, you're the one who knows all the things, brings all the pieces in, organizes it for the whole family, and then tries to keep everybody online, on track to get through the plan. So there's a lot of ideas out there for how to have a great summer. There's, meal prep now for all your summer meals, ways to have all the snacks ready for the kids so you don't have to get involved. Exciting summer routines, the checklists of here's what you have to do in the morning before you get tech time and all the wonderful, awesome ideas that are great support tools. But I think it's important before you try to find the magical solution for you, you need to accept that transitions are hard. Getting from one thing to another is hard. And it doesn't matter if we're talking about getting from in the house to out of the house with a 2-year-old, or if we're talking about going from kids full-time in school to kids full-time at home. Transitions are always hard. And the more you're carrying during a transition, the harder it's going to be. And that's why the summer transition feels so hard. So just know that everybody's right there with you. We're all struggling. We're all trying to figure things out. We're all smiling through the chaos that's going on in our brain. And I just would love to hear from somebody about what summer looks like for you guys. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm the only one that goes through all the chaos and the constantly changing summer plans. But if this is also you, just know you're not alone. You're doing great. I'm here to support you in any way I can. So make sure you subscribe for more content like this.